How's it going, everybody? Geoff Zahler with Zahler Properties here for, I think, episode 18 of ZPlive. It's been about a month. That's my fault completely. We're actually doing something a little bit differently today. We are live on the computer and then actually live on our Instagram feed too. So we got two different systems going. So if you see me look here and then look there, that's the reason we're doing it. So want to just reach more people than we have before across multiple platforms at the same time. So today we're going to talk about seasonal selling. And the answer we get a lot to the question, are you ready to sell, is we want to wait till after the holidays, and want to talk to you about a few things that actually makes that not as great of an answer as you would think. Obviously, when it comes down to it, you have to be comfortable when you want to sell your home, but with some statistics and some just general knowledge, selling your home during the holidays before the first of the year is actually beneficial to you as a home seller. So without further ado, we'll jump right into it pretty quickly here. The first and foremost, the reason that we like to see it is there may be fewer buyers out there while you are looking, but those buyers are serious buyers. Nobody really wants to spend their holidays looking for homes unless they have to look for homes. There could be a job transfer. Could be, hey, we want to rush to get our kids into a different school before the winter holiday ends. Or, hey, we're relocating and we need to be in there by the first of the year or right after that first of the year because that's when our new job is starting. So you do see less buyers, but those buyers are definitely more valuable, and they're definitely more serious. They're not tire kicking or just out looking for fun. Again, our job here is just to remember, we only need to find one buyer for your home. So having a serious buyer is definitely an awesome thing. So the second thing is, obviously, people have more time during the holidays to look for homes. You have people that are off work for, during the Thanksgiving holiday or the Christmas holiday and the New Year and everything. So rather than just nights and weekends or whatever, you actually have people that do have time to consider home purchases, which is great. And then the math part of this, if you will, is purely it's a supply and demand thing. And I've got a chart that I'll show you here in a second. But realistically, you want to be, when you're selling your home, you want to be competitively priced, but you also want to be one of the only options in town. And if there's less supply, the demand for that home could go higher, which means you can actually sell your home for more money than you may even thought of selling it for in January. So this is from the Greater Las Vegas Association of Realtors, our entire MLS system. So it's not just single-family homes, but it's single-family homes, townhomes, condos, all price ranges throughout the entire MLS. So a chart right here, I'll get to both of them. If you can see right there, chart right there. You see those three dips? You guessed it. That's the new listings in all three of those bottoms are December. And that's the last 3 years. This is not me just making this up. We actually see a significant drop-off of new listings from October, November, and then bottoms out in December. And then look what happens in January. You have a spike right up. So if you are thinking about selling your home, would you want to sell your home when you have this amount of competition or back up to right there? Right, so that's the biggest play here. You could be one of the only homes that are on the market. People love new listings, and so when you're one of only 3 new listings in your price range in the entire community that people are looking at, you're going to get a lot more action. Those people that wait till January are going to be competing with everybody else who has that same process and thought mentality. So that's the biggest one. That's the statistic we have here. Obviously, supply and demand is huge. When you have less supply, your demand is going to go higher, and your price should get you should get more aggressive with your pricing, and you should probably get even a higher price for your home when you sell it during the holiday season. The other things we talked about, the other thing is your home always shows really well when it's decorated. Now, whether you go all out on the decorating or just minorly decorating, you tend to have a cleaner home or a more presentable home when it's the holiday season. And actually, not at my house, though. At my house with a 3-year-old and a 9-week-old, it gets a little chaotic. But realistically, you do see homes look really nice when they're decorated. You have a home, you're trying to sell a home. a buyer is looking at houses. They have not been able to mentally make that a home for them yet. So seeing what it looks like decorated, now it may not be their taste, and I don't say go overboard, right? Don't get the huge 50-foot inflatable snowman in the yard or anything like that. But subtle decoration during the holiday season is definitely a huge advantage for everybody. The home looks nice. It's clean. It's ready to go. It's presentable. Whether we photo it before or after, it's usually better to photo it, before all the Christmas stuff is up. But you can still have some stuff in there. And then the last thing that a lot of people say is, well, Geoff, I don't want to, great, so we can sell the house, but I don't want to move during the holidays because that's chaotic. And here's the best answer. We get your house on the market now. Even if we get a full price offer or whatever, if you don't want to close till after the first of the year, you could probably get into a situation where you can close in January, maybe even February. That way, while all those other people that we showed you here are listing their homes, you're planning your moving stage at that point, not starting the process. So that's really what we're looking at here. We can control the showings for you. That's what we also do. Obviously, we know there's a lot of family time, but having your home accessible during the holidays, you have serious buyers, your home looks good, you have less competition. Less competition means more money for you. So if you are thinking about selling and you're saying, hey, part of my New Year's resolution is I want to get the house ready to sell in 2018, January, February, what have you, let's start talking now, because with some of this information we have here, it could be a really big advantageous situation for you to put the house on the market before the first of the year and deal with less competition, get a higher price, and move on with your life. If you have any questions, you can always reach us at 702-758-4699. You can also reach me via email at info@zahlerproperties.com. Somebody here would love to help, and let's get you a home evaluation and sit you down with a free consultation and talk to you about why selling your home during the holidays is the right play. Thanks a lot for watching, and we'll talk to you next week for a really brief Thanksgiving Facebook Live. Take care.